Hi guy, I'm gonna talk about this new film in Netflix titled Maria. So Maria is the mother of Jesus. So this new film about Maria concern certain group of people. They say it's not right for anyone to make a film on Maria. Well, for me, I was surprised why they say that. What's wrong with a film on Maria, mother of Jesus? But I know the story of Maria, and I read a lot, but not so much mentioned. But I know she was giving birth, a virgin birth to Jesus, and Jesus was without biological father, and she gave birth to Jesus in the dead farm. She was alone there, and she gave birth to Jesus alone without any wife, free. Oh, then she carried Jesus to her home, walking from the dead farm where she gave birth to Jesus. As she walked, she was stopped by people, surprised that she carried a baby, and of course the people know that she had not been married, and they start to question her. In that film, they say Mary was about to be stoned. I have no problem with that story of she was about to be stoned. But then, because the rule, maybe the Jewish rule or doctrine, anyone committed adultery would be stoned. Maybe that is too harsh, because she had not been married, and the stoning is a bit too harsh. But it doesn't matter. She would be punished if she had baby outside wedlock. But then there was an order from God that she should not speak for 3 days. So when people question her, then he look at Jesus, her baby, and her baby start to answer, start to speak. And of course the people were amazed that the baby could speak. And so the baby Jesus explained to them that miracle of God had occurred, and Jesus was born without biological father. Of course, they believe because the baby could speak, so it must have come from God. So then she let her go. She went back home, and then that he was thinking about looking for husband. of course, it requires 40 days before she can get married. So maybe it's no harm. She thinking of looking for a husband. So Jesus will have an adopted father. That's what she was after. So Jesus would have a father, an adopted father. Of course, with a baby, it's good to have a husband. So, yes, she chose to marry her cousin named Joseph, which she knew was a pious man. So, no problem with Joseph to believe her story. And they were married. And I don't know what the film contains. I'm interested to see whether the content is what I had believed. And if this is not what I had believed, I will mark it as untrue. And what I believe is true. So I want to know how many percent the film is true and how many percent is untrue. Okay, guy, and this person, I send message to, I don't know whether it's her or him, lady or man, and we kept in communication, and she sent message, I sent message, and she kept saying it's not right for anyone to make a film of Mary. She think highly of Mary, like she think Mary is a divine. But to me, Mary is not divine. She is just a pious woman. Angel came to her, even tell her that she will conceive baby, and she said, how come I would conceive when no man touched me? And then the angel said, God can do anything he wants to do. And so soon Mary was pregnant without having a husband. So they say, yes, there's a scene of angel came to Mary. It interests me. Of course, I don't know whether they show angel came, but angel I know have wings. So, but angel can also look like a person, but normal appearance of angel will have wings. So that's what I'm interested, whether angel appear as look like a person or have wings, and what the angel say. I'm interested to hear in the film, and what Mary say, because the saying, if this true saying, it must be exactly what the Holy Book of Quran say, word by word. So when Mary Mary says something, it must be exactly the same as the word in the Quran, because the word in the Quran is witnessed by God, so God was around. He could hear what was the conversation. It was proven that exactly the same word had been spoken, and then it appeared in the Quran, and it was proven. So I would like to know whether how the conversation between Mary with angel. So I have a lot of background knowledge. So I have interest to look at this movie, and of course my daughter subscribed Netflix, so no problem. One day I want to see this film, Maria. What is interesting is that this person like to discourage people looking at this, watching this movie. So why? So it must have to do with the debate between the Catholic and Protestant, because Catholic always said that Mary could not have been married. She had to be immaculate. So being immaculate, married is no way could occur. So that is the strict category of Catholic. And you know why they believe that? They also believe if Mary is not immaculate, then the salvation promised on them is gone, meaning the promise of salvation to them would be empty promise. But not so for Protestant. For Protestant, it doesn't matter. Mary had a husband, have sibling. It doesn't matter to Protestant. Their salvation still keep intact. So all this debate is going on with Protestant and Catholic. When I look at the YouTube, I know whether it come from Catholic person or Protestant person on the issue of Mary. Catholic always depend that Jesus had no brother. What is mentioned in the Conical Bible were not brothers of Jesus, but were cousins. And on this person, they go even to the extent, even Mary got married, but he had no sex with her husband. That is married without sex, sexless married. Well, that's what she was saying, that in her culture, there are people who are married and have not done a sexless marriage. maybe with sexless marriage will be no children, of course, no babies, of course. So it's rare, isn't it? I don't know whether she was saying the truth of sexless marriage, unless that woman had problem that she cannot have sex because physical problem on her, or the man had problem of dysfunction, sexual dysfunction, and then they agree to get married, but with the information, I can marry you, but I could not have sex with you because I have problem. Well, if they like each other, then they got married. But a healthy person, a normal person, would have sex once they got married, because sex is allowed once the person got married. It's no longer a taboo. So I've been saying to her that Mary was a healthy person. So the husband was a healthy person. And then she asked me, how do I know Mary was a healthy woman? And then I just say, she walked to Egypt. So when a person walked to Egypt, which is a distance of maybe how many kilometers is that? About 500 kilometers walking. So she must have been a healthy person, not a sickly person, mean physical. And then she already gave birth to Jesus. So that has no problem with her, what you call, function, no problem with her sexual function if she already giving birth. So she was a healthy person, and the husband was healthy. She make a choice. So a healthy person would choose a healthy husband. She make a choice. So the probability, the chance that their husband and wife were healthy people, because both of them were walking to Egypt. So physically they were healthy, so normal. So being healthy is normal. Being not healthy is problem of being slightly abnormal. So being normal and healthy person, if they were married, or if they are married, then they would have enjoy sex and have children. Wow, that's something that she wouldn't like to accept, asking me, how do I know? How do I know this? How do I know this? Well, I just answer what is normal, what is abnormal. And then I told her I have friends who are married and all of them have children, meaning all had sex. So not having children is an exception. So normal healthy person should have sex. So they were worried. They were worried that their belief, their promise of salvation may be gone. And I also seen a YouTube maybe made by a Catholic maybe, and this Catholic was saying quickly to point out that Mary is a Muslim. Wow. Of course, me as a Muslim believe that Mary is a Muslim, but Catholic to mention that Mary is Muslim, and he defined Muslim as a person who submit to the will of one God. And he also mentioned Moses was a Muslim, and Adam was also Muslim. And this Catholic define what a Muslim is. So he said that Mary is a Muslim because he submit to the will of one God. So she is a Muslim. So why this Catholic suddenly say that Mary is Muslim? Because you want to tell this Protestant, you too will not get salvation. You know why? Because Mary is a Muslim. So when Mary is not a Muslim, so Jesus would also be a Muslim. So how come a Muslim sacrifice himself? Then this Christian got the benefit of salvation. That is not logical or not can be true. So the salvation, so like saying this Catholic is saying your dream of salvation is torn apart by me saying that Mary was a Muslim. So in the end, the dream of Catholic torn apart by this Protestant whoever make the film with Mary married and having children. So and it indicates or it says that the dream promise to Catholic salvation was torn apart by the film. So it means the Protestant is winning the debate, but there is another bullet that Catholic is having, that is by saying Mary is a Muslim. So equally the dream of the Protestant of salvation is also being torn apart. So like saying the debate result in a draw. So the debate and in a draw and no winners. Or maybe the Catholic in the end making them happy by saying that Mary is a Muslim. So guys, what I think would happen, maybe it's happening that the debate end in a draw. So a drawish debate between Catholic and Protestant. So by now they settle with a draw. Okay guys, thank you very much for being with me.